Utah has long been known for having big families, but that is changing. Data shows that Utah's fertility rate has been declining for more than a decade now, with Salt Lake County having the lowest rate in the state. And a lot of women are also waiting longer to have their first child. That's what the data shows. So what is driving the trend and what could it mean for Utah's future? I spoke with Dr. Susan Madsen, who is the director of the Utah Women in Leadership Project, and she studies this stuff. And she says there has to be a shift in policy to help families more.
As a state, we brag about all the time, right? We're a good family state. Family friendly in recreation, family friendly in neighborhoods and churches and various things. But my question has been for a couple decades, are we truly family friendly in the workplace environment and in other areas as well?
And so
you got me on a roll. You got me on a roll there.
No, I appreciate all the context. And so to that point right there, who would be the ask to maybe change some of those things? Are we talking about, speaking with school board members, with city council members, with lawmakers, people that can kind of make some of these decisions? Is that who we're referencing here?
Yeah, I think as I've worked with people and done some testimonies up at the Capitol myself on some legislation, we don't, at my institution, drive the legislation. We get the information out there so that people can use it. What we're finding is it really is legislators, and they get influenced by information that's brought to them and voices that come out of sometimes business, more nonprofits, more community members, more and more, like a good partner of ours and a good friend is Emily Bell McCormick, who runs the Policy Project. And when you're passionate about the topic and can I try not to say rally the troops. I'm trying to figure out a more feminine word to use. That kind of describes it. When you can bring people together, that really makes a difference. And so we're seeing that rise in the last 5 years of more groups, nonprofit groups, women's groups, and sometimes others that can bring people together to have a voice there. But a lot of that, sometimes it's lobbyists, and sometimes it's businesses. There are bigger businesses in Utah that have employees that are hired for government relations and so forth. They often are working in their areas, but sometimes when a company is and I will say this is very effective, when a for-profit, when a corporation decides to do work around their issues, but then take on and be a support for helping change policies for our families in Utah to better support them.
Fine.
All right, so if you'd like to watch the full conversation that I had with Dr. Madsen, I've posted it online on our KUTV YouTube page. I also did a write-up of our conversation. You can read that over at KUTV.com.